two?
Every two, yeah.
Gotcha, okay. Are you going, sir?
You want to warm up just quickly?
Yeah.
I think it's 5. Hasan is kind of... Talk to Hasan. Hasan's the one that's Alright, ready?
Yeah. Dude, that. Oh, man. You played before 100 feet. Let's go.
One up? Two up? Score for 2?
Yeah.
Like this. Let's go.
Your serves are nasty, bro. Oh my god.
Hold that one out in the dark.
Yeah. I thought it was about to trip and fall.
7-4?
Yeah.
It just came down to some crucial jumps at the end as well. That's what's really, I guess what's really cool about Minecraft is that it's all built-in comeback and add into it. There's no any kind of rubber banding or doing like shell out. Yeah, we can jump.
We can play the bracket and how things are going to advance here. We have through 2 rounds. We've got 2 more to go before we are set for our semi-finals here. It's City and Pitt taking on Uns and the Bruins game. You may want to talk about teams through the run straw. City, as strong as they are, going up against 2 Minecraft aficionados. That's going to be a regular match. And Sodapoppin, no one expected them to be here, but here they are, looking to go. And they're going up against XQC and Adept, 2 big upset teams going up against each other. That's going to be a while.
I think the bottom of the board is all upsets. I think you have to take away from this ultimate challenge is that it's just nothing but upsets this entire time. Oh, to me, I think that's what do.
Yeah, I mean, when I was talking to them before game, they found out what it was to be Huntsville Hughes, they were like, oh, this. It was like, I got a Minecraft parkour experience. And then Timmy was being like, what is experience? Obviously, trying to maneuver around.
Yeah, but there's no path like that. There's nothing like that. There's no rating, there's none of that. It's all about your own little pockets.
Yeah, no, I mean, tying into position, I think is going to be so important. So let's watch them here. Get it going.
Oh, they are off to a blazing fast start, both teams. And this is awesome. They can literally see that they have a
This is what's going to come down to. They're going to have to put all the stops of your city and Nmplol out there for them to upset the Minecraft boys.
Yeah, look at this.
We got Timmy and Nick on the left. We have Hans and Foolish on the right. Again, we saw earlier, if you're stuck in this phase, this maze, it's not the end of the world. And there he goes, Nick and Timmy, moving on to the second stage, going down to news, but hey, Hans and Foolish are right behind them.
Absolutely. I think the ice blocks are going to be a really big differentiator here. And what is this? Wait.
I think it was just spectator rush, but yeah, it looked like they weren't. Oh, they're the same goal. They're the same goal.
Talk about scraps, the non-critical boys, all about it. Hans and Foolish moving on through.
They know that's a good strategy, and now they know they're going to be together. Yes, that's a bullshit. Same goal.
Two is better than one. Two is better than one. This is going to be what I can think a lot of skittles on the lineup who have Minecraft experience. This is where we see Puns and Foolish who said they are raw magic. Here we go.
Easy split here, and they're just going to go ahead and get on that first plate and open up the door to get access to that first box.
Oh my goodness, the slip of the floor, the guy at it, and Nick, and he looks like Timmy are vibing right now, and Nick is going to have to go back in time to himself as a child to be able to get through.
Wow, they are so close. Maybe Timmy got just one stage ahead of him.
Not only that, one mistake from the nerves, we talked about nerves being on fire right now. They're ablaze for
Is you just like watching it?
Yeah,
Dude, so those your homies, right?
yeah, they're gonna be so mad.
I committed to here. When I was 14, my mom wanted me to go outside. I said, no, I'm playing Minecraft hardcore. I can't do it.
Yeah, I said you're gonna
Yeah, after the first two matches, it was clear that like all of them weren't the best, but it seemed like they had some type of experience, and obviously they made a couple mistakes, and they also took on battles.
Oh my god, bro, this match.
At the end of the day, both of these teams were amazing, but also, oh man, talk about your experience here overall. You got grounded. At the end of the day, it's been an amazing time, right?
It's been a lot of fun. It's cool like meet a bunch of people, seeing people for the first time, more than just a face and a webcam. Yeah, really fun.
It was definitely great meeting you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for you all too. Hopefully you really have a place to be this time. But this is over back to the count. Amazing to have you so far.
I went the hole. Yeah, I know that's where it's to win.
What's the biggest upset of the tournament so far? You think it's this?
I don't know, man. Maybe if there were replays at XQC, that was a big upset as well.
Yeah, I think so also. And it's funny, when we saw afterwards, I really love the combine
Yeah, that could be power, but
Bro, this is the match of the century right now. Match of the century. It's going crazy.
going 3-1, getting it all in.
Oh my god. Dude, you are nasty, bro. PK was keeping up.
We got XQC and Adept going up against Soda and Russell.
It's a battle of people that weren't expected to be here. I mean, when you look at everyone's brackets, I bet you no one had these two guys, especially Soda and Russell, just going at each other the entire television.
Yeah, it was hilarious to watch.
Sometimes not having an advantage is the advantage. Let's go next round.
Alright, looks like they are both through.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, still playing. So what's the trick for big bomb? Yeah, like if I do a backspin there.
On the right side, they figure it out.
Yeah, no backspin.
Trying to go on the outside is not going to allow you to at the same time. Now we have seen no slip-ups here on the canoe part, and it looks like they're going. We have the strap from the front, the movers on the left side and the right side. We got separate.
Oh, okay, so you mean when I hit it? Sorry, okay, so you're saying when I hit this, you want it like flat like this, flat like that, not like that.
Okay, this is what shows how the ones we have to, yes, put their hands inside and work in tandem to get the job done. We talked about it's the ice portion that's where it gets really slippery. That's my first punch with it. No, not at all.
I know I'm supposed to hit it in mine first, my bad.
Okay, if the arm strategy, who's going to go on what side of the
Oh, it's on. Clutch each up here. This is the Sodapoppin. Almost being able to get that clean one. Look, Neff and Neff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A little bit harder, because like,
Great
I like to like really like that. I just feel like that's gonna go
You got to put those wires on and move on
You gotta have
forward.
precision.
That's what's all the way out.
To be honest,
Just right there,
that
going
shot,
over the line, just a little bit of depth is really nice.
Oh, that was a shot from
What about the back pressure point? Where you put it in? Yeah, there it is. Just right there, you saw it on the right side of the street.
I like the slow and steady approach. I feel like
See how it does that top spin? Yeah. I can flick that so hard. And then I set it up for you for the next one, right? Because I have to hit high.
Listen to the comments here of Russell and Sodapoppin.
There you go. Oh, hit the serve. No. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, that count? That counts. Hey, we're ready? Sure. All right, I'm ready to. First to 11, so it's 2 serves, 2 serves, 2 serves. Gotcha, yeah, that's the 7%. So, hit it down on my.
Here on the right side, Soda.
Any rules here? Like, do I gotta go left or right?
This is getting so close. We talked about it. Wait, come on, say, is it going to get any closer? The last match it got closer. Now it's getting really closer. XQC with a skip. XQC. With the extra got the finger request. XQC with the pressure of the pressure point. The pressure is going higher and higher. It's coming down to the moments here. Already on the right side. Soda is there. Waiting for
That's his best game. Soda's cracked it.
I wouldn't be mad if they won it all because he's the best player.
Soda is cracked at Wreckfest. They might win this.
No, you're sure.
Do you see any competition in Absolutely not. We are the best, we know we're the best, and we're going to win whatever on the dirt, and they know it. That's how it is. That's how it's going to be. Top, Steve. Steve, you guys here first. Congratulations to Russell. One man Sodapoppin.
I set you that. So technically, like, I'm not great, but like hitting it up, does it set you up for that backspin or do I want to like
Always hit.
Okay. Oh, you're just yeah, see, that's getting a little too excited.
I'm the better running
Yeah, so I shouldn't be doing that. I should be
I'm definitely the best. Like I said,
You know what? Sometimes a little luck is all they need. You know how competitive you are. Are you at least happy with your general performance? Yeah, I'm alright.
Oh, that's my serve. 2 for you? Yeah.
They can do this with Soda.
Well, you know what? We're going to
My serve? Do I have to hit it? You're saying you
fantastic performance. Even this is the end of it. Send it on back.
Minecraft has some highlights here. So
I didn't even let it shoot. I should let it hit, yeah.
Oh no. Take that.
Okay. I was trying to get a backspin.
Yeah, take it.
Right in front. Oh, too much. I'm trying to do a backspin too, should I?
Backspin?
Like that? Take a shot. Oh, I just gotta get this practice right here. Yeah. Okay.
See, that's it?
You're right. Yeah, so aim down.
That's it right there.
Yeah,
That's backspin.
you're right. Thank you.
That's 7-3.
No, that was almost crazy. Yeah. It's like head first in that. I'm not even gonna try to get fancy.
See, just consistency, nothing crazy.
True. Yeah, you were saying people try to do too much. Thanks for the kind words. Kind of hurts.
Oh, the edge.
Yeah,
Good
serious?
play.
Yeah, how do you want? Yeah.
You want to play again?
I'm good. Yeah. Actually, I'll play one more.
All right.
If you're down.
On you? Yeah.
Why not? Oh, I have a little tiny backspin there.
1-0.
Yep. That weird angle.
Hey, let's go, dude. Let's go.
Let me find out. I need to be like a Minecraft speedrunner.
What the fuck?
I beat Minecraft.
Let's go.
All right, 1 up.
Okay. Oh. See, I have trouble with kind of getting it straight when I always have this weird angle when I'm like hitting.
Do it to your body.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can do it sideways. Oh, body.
Oh, the drop shot.
I really thought that was going to be it.
3-1 your serve.
Oh, my serve.
Good again.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Close to my body. gone, man, either way, if I would have got that over, you would have just heaved it. Oh, sorry.
What do we got going on here?
Smash it. Oh, I'm just like, crush it.
Who's gonna win?
There you go. Okay. Thank you.
My man brought up.
He set me up, though. He set me up for that.
That bottle, what was that, Dom Perignon?
Yeah, they Twitch games to me, so we're getting first Sunday yesterday. Yeah. He is. He's going easy on me, though. He's let me have a couple points. Oh, yeah, he definitely is. Right? That's your serve? Yep. Oh, I was about to get hammered down there if I let that happen. There you go. Nice. Perfect placement. He's beautiful. Yep. Thank you. Smash it. Ah, yeah, see, I got a little confident. You got it. He's got it. Yeah.
Look at that. Absolute gamer moment. I mean, I'm going to be honest with everything on my life.
Great rally. Thank you, man. My search, every time the confidence comes, that's when I start messing up.
We saw the mechanics were pretty smooth, but it wasn't enough. I mean, I guess this is we've got the downside. The CinderElla store here was
Yeah, I'm gonna go that time. 7-10.
from one of these the best friends in this space of 12 hours, and now they're coming up. Maybe now we're in
That's close.
I love the insight.
No. You give it to me now. Yeah, no. Oh, don't lose on a miss. Play it out. Don't lose on a miss. Play it out. You know what? You got better. You got way better. Yeah, the tips are amazing. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks again. I appreciate it. No problem.
That's great. It is absolutely. And then this is the 15 team coming out of
Let's go find Neff.
Do we have an underdog story here at the Toronto Ultimate Challenge?
Actually, let's go find Soda. I want to crank them up.
No one picked us yesterday because they don't want to go against us, because we are quote-unquote gamers, and they've definitely turned up today.
the best two gamers in the building. They said, all right, now before we get into RegFest, this is the Verizon Players point where we are checking in Sancho, who's standing by with Lulu and Ava.
Thank you so much, Wade Puck, and wow, you ladies are making it so far. I'm so proud of you because
I just won like 5 games of ping pong, so I feel better.
third place seed. Now we're one match away to advance to the grand final.
You're exactly who I was looking for. This man.
I did not know you were good at Minecraft.
Oh, I mean, I played a lot of it like years ago, and like.
Doing skips and shit.
Oh yeah, dude, I had to do skips. Like you literally have to do skips.
What were you skipping?
So like yeah, on the ice, like you literally have to like when there's like the glass, like instead of jumping on the glass, you jump on the other ice balls instead. You literally skip.
I really thought like because of how fucking competitive XQC and Adept are, like they were gonna win.
I thought they were.
Dude,
No, they're playing against fucking Timmy and Mid.
it's Wreckfest though.
Yeah,
That's his game. That's his game.
My shop saying you're gonna do
I'm so proud of you.
Wait, you actually predicted that you two at this moment that you will kill against Soda and Russell. Wow.
Oh, give me your tears.
Back to the
That was like Wreckfest with warriors.
This is.
I wish it was just a race, honestly. I prefer that. Or
It's not a race.
no, it's like in an arena. Lawnmowers.
So it's the last car to survive.
Lawnmower.
Lame.
I know. It is.
Lame. Listen. Don't want to get you.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I'm
win.
you're I'm just gonna win.
Just win. Let me see that lawnmower. At least tech out your lawnmower.
I put max C-class cars, but I don't know. I can only browse random servers. I'm trying to browse random ass servers. I can't find it. Like multiplayer, server browser, I put on filters, max E-class car, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were saying land. Go to land?
How does a deathmatch even work? We were like, we definitely be a race.
Yeah, I did too, but apparently it's not. I don't know. This is dumb. Apparently, like, Ava was a practice, so I'm making sure Myth is a practice. That's like, gonna be so annoying if he is.
Just make a lobby.
You can't. It's not like you can't host games in this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you have to forward your port in your router to host it.
Oh my god.
It's like old like Warcraft 3 custom.
Oh my god.
It's not as simple as that. I don't know.
I can't believe you beat Minecraft.
Dude, I know.
That's crazy.
We beat Minecraft.
Do you play much Minecraft?
I never played that game. You saw I fucked up like 3 times in a row.
Bro, this is like the day that shocked the world. All the Minecrafters lost at Minecraft. I thought like on my bracket, all the Minecrafters I had in the Minecraft round, I was like, oh, they're easy.
What? You have the same colors for me. Okay. I don't know how to play. I want to practice. I don't know how to practice.
Ready to go?
If he is.
What are you doing? Well, I've been depressed for about 2.5 hours now.
I didn't say anything. He's
I'm just like, I'm like attached to the fucking Alright, boys, I'm gonna keep focusing on it. I gotta go because unfortunately we have played out different gaming skill sets over the course of today. So, I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. No, the semifinals aren't tomorrow. It's today. It ends today.
And we all have the one teammate, we all have that one guy in our stack who sucks at driving. He's never allowed to drive in the Battle Royales. He's going to put us off the cliff.
Thank you.
All the time. It's terrible. I would not want Veli to be here in the Wreckfest part of the competition. But
I think we're taking off.
Totally different skill set from what we've been testing.
Thanks everybody. I appreciate you. How about that ping pong though? Wish that was an event.
I think some of our competitors are going to find that out the hard way here. And again, look, it is essentially you are trying to crash into each other, right? It's a glorified dodge 'em cars, but you might go into a collision you think you're going to come out better in, and it might not end up that way.
This is my question, though. What's going to be the strategy in order to be the best at this? Are you and your teammate going to purposely single out a racer?
Yeah, it's going to be tag team 2v1 constantly like working together, or is it just go out there and just try and drive?
I feel like people are going to try to go for the 1v1s at first, but if you could match up and just bang on somebody 2v1.
I think it's more going to be, let's go 2v1, and then the moment one of you gets collided into, it just, the plan goes out the window, and it's just, let's just, every man for
Getting T-boned in Wreckfest is, that's it. That's, you know, usually anything more than like a slight tap will wreck you immediately. Remember those critical award 1 point, a wreckage is 5, so it makes a huge difference. You don't want to get broadsided by one of your opponents here. You have to be aware. So try to go 2v1. You still need to keep tabs on that other player.
He's right.
Let's talk about this first matchup, because we've talked about Sodapoppin and Russell. We've talked about Myth a little bit. That's the second matchup, though. Lulu and Ava are taking on Dog and Hafu here. The one thing we have not talked about is Dog and Hafu.
Sure.
Experienced, mechanical, methodical gamers that are keeping their head in the game all the way through here, Valley. They're saying, like, yeah, we're not popping off at any point until we are in the finals. I don't know. I feel like they're a threat.
They are a threat. You know why they're a threat? Okay, you know what you get with Myth and Sodapoppin if they win, but These are stone cold killers. They are assassins. When a team dominates the game and they win just going, yay. That's scary, man. Like, you
It
don't know what to
means they've
expect
been
from
there before, and that's terrifying.
Yeah, you have to
They're
understand
gods.
that both of them, you know, have backgrounds in sort of strategy-based card games, right? So they are definitely thinking about their approach, and they're very understated. Like, they're not getting too excited. Like we mentioned, it's the best of 3 here, so you don't want to get too ahead of yourselves here. But they are really trying to keep the energy at a medium level, keep themselves switched on, but not getting too carried away.
And also, with it being a best of 3, when you're that calm-minded and everything, if you lose the first game, you want to have that short-term memory to where you can come back and not let the last game bother you. I think that's the type of team that will capitalize on that.
Here we go. We'll start off on things here. Hear things on board with Hafu, and hey, look at this game. A game where finally the players' names are above their heads.
Yes, no, we don't have to guess who is who right now. And I think these two teams are trying to get the measure of each other for the time being. Again, normally this track is full, but that's not a great start there for Dog. Knocked off, but nice little side swipe there.
Absolutely insane. So I like what's going on. Hafu, she was waiting until someone stopped her, hit a wall, and he came in for the clean cut just like that.
Nasty. And again, now, so you see these are realistic. So your vehicle gets damaged as time goes on as well. So suspension damage here now for Hafu. But she's just looking for a direct hit if she can find it. And Dog might be the one getting ganged up on a little bit here. Nice little ding, but that's not going to be a wreckage.
Right now, she sees Lulu Lovely rolling. She's hated, and oh, she caught it. Ava didn't see that coming.
Again, that T-bone is an instant wreckage here. It's a big lead right now for Team Hafu and Team Dog. And you can see, again, it's a large field quite often. This is like an 8v8 mode, right? So you've got way less players on the field, so you can pass by each other quite often.
The best part about this game, hands down, I love the physics. When the player flies, that's it. But take a look at the score, 8-15 right now. Hafu and Dog, they're just killing the game.
So you can see Lulu is sustained critical damage here, so another hit is pretty much going to be Kurtz. But look at them, they've managed to catch up by quite a decent amount here. 16-13, at least just in the wreckages right now. That's not even counting some of those hits in general. This is going to be a close finish with 17 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, and they're only up by 3 right now. She's at a spawn screen, and coming into the game, she sees Lulu and Ava teaming up for the record. With the head-to-head, Lulu comes out on top. 7 seconds left, 1 point down. We have a tie game. Oh, no!
They're 29-21 here, and that's it. Time's up.
Wow. At the last second, they were able to get that 8-point lead. That was insane.
I got 4.
And remember, the wreckage is a huge amount of points there. It makes the difference. They were just getting hits on each other, right? Going even. And then, I mean, getting 5 points at the end there just to get ahead is huge.
That was fun.
You saw Dog having, having to run at the end, trying to not get demoed because if they did, they could come back on him there. It looks like Dog actually put up the fewest points across anyone there. Big carry from Hafu in round number 1.
Whoa. It's all about the dub at the end of the game.
It's about soaking.
Oh,
You got to take those hits, you know what I mean? If you can tank criticals and not get wrecked and sort of, elude your opponents for as long as you can, then
I got
you're
wrecked.
in good shape.
This game, already off the bat, they go head-to-head. They want all the smoke, Uber.
I mean, you saw that Hafi was actually eliminated there in his final seconds. It was actually Dog who got a wreck and actually put them far enough in the lead here. So very, very good start for Hafi and Dog. Again, a best of 3, so still plenty of opportunity for a comeback.
That is how fast the rounds go, though. So that was round 1. Another round like that for Hafu and Dog, and they advance to the finals to play for the arcade cabinets.
The silent assassin.
Here we go again.
There they go.
Oh, see, in that position, Lulu thinks that she has a direct hit. She thinks she's fine, but she's maybe not coming in as fast, or the angle isn't as good, and she loses out.
Yeah, you're going to want that top speed if you go head-to-head. And plus, previous vehicle damage always plays a part in this. Lulu currently just busting donuts with the tractor. She's looking for someone
She's getting chased from behind.
Right. They're all behind her. The map is empty.
Yeah, you do have a mini-map, obviously, to refer to there just above. And that's a double wreckage here. Both teams with 5 points, but it's still Team Ava and Lulu ahead.
Dog.
All right, 10-6 right now. Lulu and Ava finally in the lead, and let's see if they can hold on to it. Oh, the friendly fire is going to knock her off the tractor.
Less than ideal there for Lulu.
Oh,
I think
they're restarting. What happened? I was enjoying that shot.
Such a good start, too.
we might need a lobby restart here again. Yeah, so the first round definitely still going to be applying, but we might need to reset here to make sure our second round goes off without a hitch.
The game was just way too hot with the competition, man. We just had to restart the lobby.
I think it was that Dog's lawnmower caught fire there. So
I think that might be intentional.
I think he has a warranty.
That might be baked in. Yeah.
Is that? Oh, is Hafu's controller acting up again?
Is she breaking controllers again?
No, that was Fuslie earlier.
Fuslie,
I'm just a bad. Don't worry about it. We'll move on. Okay, so game 1 in the books. Game 2.
How deep can you go into lawnmowers crashing into each other? Come on.
Tactical timeouts. How do Lulu and Ava use this? Narrowly lost game 1. Got to mentally bounce back.
Yeah, I mean, look, listen, the mental deficit that you suffer from losing that first round, obviously, you've got to bounce back a little bit. This is a game where you're constantly just sort of running into your opponent, and you can, unsatisfying conditions if you think you're actually going to win out. I'm doing my best here. If you think you're going to win out in a collision, you end up being the one that gets shot off. It's frustrating. You got to bounce back.
No, okay. You have a timeout here, Veli. Do you go get pizza or donuts?
I would say put the camera on Ava again. She has the gamer stance with the leg up, and also she has a whole pizza right next to her. They're recharging. They were in the lead in the second game. I think
they were in the lead the first 15 seconds.
I say we go to a tie-breaker round. I feel like that's what's going to head into.
Tie-breaker?
That's what round 3 is.
They're going to win round 2 first. What, you awarding them the round 2 victory already?
I'm saying they're going to try to win round 2, and I want to see them take it the distance. I don't want to see just a sweep at all.
Yeah, me neither. Look at that pizza. Oh,
cheese. The thinking stance. Look at the chin
I mean, the chin rub. I mean, they are doing what we are. So they are attempting to delve into the Pandora's box of strategy when it comes to Wreckfest here.
It is a very unexplored box, as far as I'm concerned.
There's a reason for that, Caleb. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, but it's so gorgeous, though. The explosions.
Right, well, we're already seeing such a small piece of Wreckfest as well as a game. Obviously, THQ Nordic, great reputation. This is a game that is both really beautiful and a lot of fun. They incorporate sort of real physics, and collision models here as well. But you can, race as normal, and it's fun because there's a level you sort of level up in the game, and there's a bunch of challenges that you can sort of go into. Some of them involve trying to get 10 wrecks in one round of the demolition derby here with the lawnmowers. Not easy to do, but here it is. Round 2's on deck.
Okay.
Missed both of them.
Oh, good start.
Here we go.
Already, you're going to have the red team up by 1, so Lulu and Ava are going to have to try to make that comeback. And the bump from the back, make that 2-0 to start off the game.
Dodge them.
So again, remember, there's a difference between these critical hits and wrecks, and players have to respawn in as soon as humanly possible. See, even that, you just sort of clip that wall, and already you've taken a hit to your suspension.
Yeah. Which we take is from video game logic, it's like, what? No, come on, I barely tapped the wall. But in real life, if you ram your tractor into a wall, it's probably going to leave some damage.
Yeah, it's not advisable. This is a pretty cruisy start, though, for Team Hafu and Dog Dog.
They haven't been touched.
We're almost halfway through the round.
Oh, he was in first-person mode? Let's go.
Crucially, that was only a critical hit for Team Ava and Lulu, but a wreck there for Hafu and Dog Dog. Oh, sorry, it is the other way around. They are blues, so we'll get that fixed for you.
Hafu had the speed advantage, and because of that, oh no! The friendly fire dog just took out his teammate.
Okay, there we go. The color switched over. A bunch of wrecks just happened there. It's a 5-point lead here right now for Team Dog Dog Hafu.
This is just craziness right now. Hafu with a little bit of HP just runs into the wall and crashes, but still, close game, lots of fun, and it is actually tied 15-15.
So again, those health bars are important. That indicates the sort of health status of the vehicle itself. You can be knocked off your vehicle without it actually being wrecked.
Nice.
The lead currently going to Team Hafu right now.
She reset.
They have the lead in the series, too. A win here sends them into the finals.
Everyone looks pretty
9
healthy right
seconds
now.
left. It's going to avoid.
Into the wall, not
no.
ideal.
Lulu going to get out.
No time left. 3 seconds in the round here. And you can just evade.
This could be it.
That's going to be it. It's 2-0 in the series. It's over.
Man, that sucks. Oh well.
That was, oh wait. It was, right? Or did they get the win? Did we get the colors mixed up? I'm now second guessing myself. Someone in production tell me what happened.
I believe it was a 2-0.
That was a 2-0. Okay. I'm just blind. That's all.
Well, no, we also mentioned it as well because, Hafu and Dog Dog don't get too ahead of themselves. Don't get too excited. So really hard to tell
for sure. Necra standing by with the winners.
Yeah, I've got Hafu and Dog here. You guys are moving on to the grand finals with a 2-0. I mean, talk to me about that.
I didn't expect it because neither of us play controller games and neither of us play racing games, but we tried to play as much as humanly possible during the little time of practice we had. So I'm really proud of me and my husband.
Oh, that's so cute. Dog, do you have any words about the controller aspect of things? I mean, that was Boomerang Fu and also now Wreckfest.
Yeah, we're super not used to it at all, but I'm proud of Mei because she actually never touches a controller. Like, she started gaming with WoW, and she, you know, I grew up with like Halo, so I was able to play around a little, but yeah, she's going crazy. It's great.
Okay, Hafu, you've got really, really good strategy when it comes to strategy games. So do you have any sort of way that you're going to deal with Tetris for the grand finals?
I'm gonna start playing now until we play. So that's my strategy. I don't know, I'm just gonna practice as much as I can right now.
All right, last minute prep. Let's go ahead and head over to Glitter to talk to Ava and Lulu.
Thank you, Nekra. Yeah, I'm here with Lulu and Ava. Guys, this is the end to an insane run. I mean, you have to be proud of your performance here.
We're super proud, and honestly, like, Hafu is a beast. I was like, if I'm gonna lose to anyone, I'm glad I'll lose to her because I've lost to her in many tournaments already.
I mean, we're all friends here.
Challenger, yeah.
Okay, now looking forward to the bracket ahead. We've got Timmy and Myth against Soda and Russell. Lulu, how do you think that one's gonna play out?
I mean, with this kind of game, I think it's up to like either one of them can win. I know Timmy's insane at Tetris, so I know. If like Timmy wins this and he goes the next one, that one's gonna be really fun to watch. But with this Wreckfest, I think either team's win for it.
I mean, I think we've had close all day, but in general, I need to know, what were your feelings about competing here this weekend? It looked like you guys had a blast.
I had a great time, honestly. Like, I'm so thankful she invited me because I've had an amazing time, and it was nice to see everyone, honestly. It's been 2 years for a lot of the people I've seen today.
Yeah, it's just really nice to be back in a setting and in like a LAN setting as well. I've really missed it with COVID going on and all that stuff. So it's nice to be back with this kind of event. So.
Well, it was fantastic having you guys here. Made it all the way to the semifinals with a fantastic performance. You are amazing. We're sending it over back to the couch so we can get into the next semifinals.
Well, we got one down and one more to go here, and I don't know, guys. I feel like the upsets continue here. We talked up the Cold Stone Assassins Killers, and they said, "Oh, we don't usually play these games." And now I'm starting to not believe anything they say. I think that this is just a big old ruse. They're just smurfing the whole competition.
Scary, man. Those are sharks right there. Those are the ones you're going to have to worry about. Yeah, Sodapoppin and all of them, they pop off, they make beautiful plays. But the big win at the end of the day is all that matters.
And again, you go on to Tetris, I think that composure is really going to stand them in good stead. We've learned some really teachable moments, I think, from Wreckfest so far, right? Even knocking someone off their lawnmower doesn't guarantee a wreck. You're actually trying to wreck the vehicle, not the person so much. So trying to inflict as much damage as you can while taking as little as possible seems to be the name of the game.
Well, and it'll be the thing that is going to be the deciding factor in our second match, as it was in the first one here. We got Timmy and Myth, going up against Sodapoppin and Russell. All of them playing for a chance to stand on this podium and play on this arcade cabinet. Tetris Effect, the finals there. This is going to be crazy stuff. I can't wait to get there. We're going to go a quick break. When we come back, the final semifinal before we get to the grands here at the Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge. We're back. The Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge rolls on here for day 2. Closer and closer to crowning a champion and awarding them that cabinet there, as well as another one. Both members taking home their own functioning arcade cabinet with their Twitch Rivals champions. It's gonna be crazy.
And that ain't no Mickey Mouse arcade cabinet you remember from your childhood. No, this one is souped up, baby. You should see what I got under the hood. It is incredible.
I mean, not just that, it even looks pretty. And then the bedazzled champion right in front.
Yeah, give me them
That's a flex.
rhinestones, baby.
Woo! There's a lot you can do with arcade cabinets these days. We got one more semifinal though. You saw it there on the bracket to play. Sodapoppin and Russell preparing for Myth and Timmy. The winner gets to face off against Hafu and Dog in the Tetris Grand Finals, and we've heard Timmy is pretty bananas at Tetris.
Is there a game this guy don't play?
No.
God damn.
I'm trying to charades. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something.
He's a perfect
Scrabble. Yeah, basically. I mean,
I think he's probably amazing at Scrabble.
Bioengineered just to be insanely good at games, and he's pretty darn humble as well. You know, he's in our next matchup, he's the least chatty of all of our competitors.
That's true. That's very true.
So Timmy brings the skill and Myth brings the trash talk. That's a great duo.
I mean, listen, to get through that speed run, they both had to bring their A game. That's all I'm saying.
It was definitely a team effort. The Pizza Hut invigorating both of them to move forward here.
I can't tell if you know, Timmy's just trying to keep his slice there so he can waft the smoke and just waft in his direction and wake his senses up. You know,
I feel that there's a point at which you're like I don't know if eating more, like I could eat, but I'll feel
it's the promise of that gooey goodness.
No, either way, can we give a big fat shout out to Pizza Hut right now, because they have pizzas here for the last 2 days, and I've been stuffing my face. I've been
they
the
just keep
happiest guy
coming. It's
ever.
like a proper Vegas buffet, baby. I love
Earlier
it.
on, Uber and I, we just walked over there, we looked at each other, and we're like, we're getting 2 slices. We punished it.
That must be nice. I can't. Yeah, I already had 2. I haven't left this chair in 48
Sancho,
hours.
get this man a pizza. Where you at?
I have not moved. So we'll see. But Pizza Hut helping. Yeah, you know, and for gamers, you're always trying to like keep that like perfect balance of like you don't want to be full, but you don't want to be hungry either, right? I think that Timmy's in that like just for the moment when it like pops over just a little bit here.
Shout out to Sancho!
Oh my God, there's
Chef
the
Sancho!
pizza.
Let's
Look at
go,
that
my
pizza.
man. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. It's a pizza run.
This is. I'm so excited because
I've always wanted to be a delivery pizza man.
I'm actually hungry. So thank you so
Could we
much.
tip him like
Oh
a
my
Doritos
goodness.
or something?
No, he's getting a paycheck. He's fine. So I just wanted some pizza. Thanks.
Hey, you guys getting paid?
I appreciate it.
Tip?
No.
I was here for exposure.
Don't start.
Damn it. I was gonna think of something. Go. Okay.
But this next matchup, though.
You guys gotta talk now. 'Cause I'm eating.
No, that's fine. Enjoy your pizza. But this next matchup, Uber, is going to be insane. We have 2 highly electric teams. We've seen the pop-offs on both sides. And with them, oh, this is a replay, by the way. I thought things were popping off. I got excited. But the winner of this game is going to go crazy.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, this field here is usually made for like 8 versus 8. You know, you can sort of load into like a much more densely populated game type. So now you actually have to be pretty slick on the maneuvering. You can't just blunder into somebody and knock them over. You have to be pretty purposeful. And we heard the calls coming out. In fact, it was Ava and Lulu that were targeting Dog. They was like, Dog, 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 Dog. It sounded like team comms at an Overwatch game. They were just going for the one player. So expect to see that pretty similar there. We saw just before Sodapoppin and Russell talking a little bit of strategy here.
You're right.
I mean, those guys, I mean, who needs relationship counseling when you can just win? Huh?
I mean, that's all that matters. But you know what? I was thinking about something as well. So when it comes to strategy, there's one thing that we might be missing now. We saw a lot of head-to-heads, and it looks like a 50-50. But if you notice the opponent started off before you in that straight line, you're going to run a dash out the way, man.
We're in, baby. Let's go. It's Timmy and, of course, your boy Myth going up against Sodapoppin and Russell. And I don't know what state the Jimmies are in right now, because it's a decent lead early on here to Timmy and Myth.
And already, bodies are flying, man. 5-12. These teams are going at it. And take a look at Myth just on the tail of players. And there goes the T-Bone. He was able to get one hit, but he is swarming right there, unable to connect.
Again, you want to limit the amount that you crash into the periphery. See here, Timmy's pretty close to getting wrecked, and there's only 1 point separating these 2 teams. That's a critical hit.
He's on fire. He's going to have to be careful. He's going to have to play it slowly. Now, he just wrecked himself. He could have respawned.
See how many points you give away in doing that. You cannot afford to be running into the boundary like that.
All right, but with the respawner, he's going right into Russell. Oh, the barely hit right there. Russell was able to dodge that, and that was great evasion, but he's not going to get away this time around.
It's even now, 14 apiece. Nice connection there. Myth on the call out, sees Russell spawn back in, but opts to look elsewhere right now. Looking for Soda. He knows he's low on health right. That's a good hit. A good lead now. 24 to 19 with 20 seconds left.
I love how Myth separated himself to pick up speed in order to get the complete wreck. That was genius, but now he has Sodapoppin in his view. And Sodapoppin said, nah, I'm behind you now.
Unreal, 10 seconds left in the round here. Sodapoppin needs to make up this deficit somewhat. 5 seconds left. Soda can't catch up to Myth. Is he going to look elsewhere? But Timmy whizzes by. He sees his teammate now. They're trying to converge, but there's not enough time left in the round.
So close, but he just wasn't able to catch him. Sodapoppin tried so hard. But Timmy and Myth, Uber, they're on it.
Absolutely, yeah. They are looking pretty darn good, and they knew to make themselves scarce in those final moments. They couldn't afford to give up any of that durability. If they give it up a wreck, that would have actually been a win for Soda and Russell there. So they were smart. They hid away to fight another day. It's an early lead.
Now, this is really going to test the chemistry with these two right there, Sodapoppin and Russell. They've lost one of the best of 3, but they can still come back.
Yes, the chemistry, that has only just been built up today, and only because they were winning. Now we need to see how they go when things don't look quite as rosy.
Take a look at the difference between both teams right now. Timmy and Myth smiling, they're laughing, enjoying the pizza. On the other end, Sodapoppin and Russell, they're looking... It doesn't look happy.
To their credit, they've demonstrated that their chemistry isn't as flimsy as we maybe feared. That they're down one round, but they still look in decent shape. Again, while this is a best of 3, going down 1 early is not a great start. We're going to jump back in now. Here's our second round. It's all up to Sodapoppin and Russell to equalize, Valley.
Let's see if they can make magic happen, baby. Here we go. They lose this round. I was talking about Sodapoppin and Russell, and they're going home, and Myth and Timmy will move on. Let's see if we can go to round 3.
Oh, Timmy is just able to avoid getting hit real hard there, but looks like a critical hit was still made. I think Sodapoppin was there on the follow-up.
Currently tied 1-1, and as you see, Russell, he is going. He's building up speed, trying to get that T-bone, but he's unable to connect so far.
Yeah, still in pretty good nick is his lawnmower right now, and you can say the same for Sodapoppin. He got wrecked. Give it over 5 points. Soda has no idea what just happened there. He can't believe it.
The evasion wasn't there, and Sodapoppin, oh, he's going to come back furious. The man has a chip on his shoulder. Oh, and he hit the wall. He's trying to get Timmy.
Suspension breaks, front right wheel, all damage. Not good for Sodapoppin here. Another wreckage comes out here, and Timmy realizes they're down by 6 here. You don't want to be rage quitting quite yet. You've still got a minute left in the round.
Russell and Sodapoppin finally in the lead. They're up 16-10, and Sodapoppin is chasing after Myth and barely misses. And Timmy almost got to friendly fire. 17-17.
Doesn't get much closer than this now as they spawn back on in under a minute left in the round, and it's a 1-point lead here to Sodapoppin and Russell, but he gets wrecked. And now the ball back in the corner, Myth and Timmy.
And it's a seesaw battle, up and down to score goals. 24-18. Timmy and Myth currently in the lead. And Sodapoppin and Russell, they tasted victory, but they're only down by 1.
Yeah, and it's not enough of a lead right now for Myth and Timmy to try and run away. They need to secure another wreck, but Myth is low on health, and they're converging. Oh, Russell hits the brakes at just the right time, but he's rear-ended. It's carnage out there, and now Myth and Timmy have the lead once more.
14 seconds left to go in. 23-25. This is it. 24-30 over. It's coming down to the wire.
That might just be enough here, Belly. 5 seconds left in the round, and it's a 5-point lead to Myth and Timmy. There's no way to catch them. They're home free into the grand finals.
There you have it. The winners getting up and celebrating. Timmy and Myth popping off, and they will be in the finals.
Oh, man. Bitter disappointment right now on the faces of Sodapoppin and Russell. They came so close after people had already counted them out. It was almost a miracle run, but miracles don't exist in the world. And Myth and Timmy, they get it done the old-fashioned way.
And it was all down to the pizza. Shout out to Pizza. But let's send this over to Necra so she can interview the winners.
All right, I am here with Neff and Timmy, and I have talked to you both a lot today, and for very good reason. You guys are in the grand finals now, and you're going to be facing off against Hafu and Dog. Myth, what are your thoughts there?
We're going to do what we came here to do.
I'm going to assume you mean win it all. Timmy, what do you think?
Honestly, I thought we were going to do well, but we're doing extremely well, and hopefully we can take the win at the end.
I hear confidence. I hear confidence coming out from both of you. Do you have any strategy, Myth? Do you have any strategy for Tetris?
Win.
All right, man, a few words right now. I think he's getting ready and in the zone for that grand final. So let's go throw it over to Glitter and see what our competitors have to say.
Thank you so much, Necker. I'm standing by with Soda and Russell. Guys, that was a heartbreaking match.
Who the hell decided lawnmowers? Who the hell decided, hey, let's play Wreckfest and let's do a lawnmower derby where we run into each other and then run away when we have the high score? That was the dumbest thing. Myth is dumb and so's Timmy. I don't like either of you. You're stupid and I'm not giving you the champagne.
Okay, and Russell, how are you feeling?
I think all that matters is that we tried our best. I mean, no one expected us to get this far. Everyone said I was awful at the games and I would not be able to make it to semifinals. And we did. And I'm happy about that. So there it is.
This is where we disagree because that's not how I feel. We should have won. We're better. We are, and we know it, and lawnmowers are dumb. I don't mow lawns. I'm above that, and so therefore I cannot play this game.
Now, I do feel bad losing to Myth because he sucks at games so much, but it's okay because, they got lucky, and that's just what happens.
The real question is, do you think they're going to now get lucky in the finals?
No. Go Hoffman. Go Dog. You're the best. They're losers. We all know it. No one likes them. Go away.
GG.
GG, guys. Tell me your feelings over at the desk.
Okay, I finished my pizza. What happened?
Well, I mean, yeah. We woke up from the trance and it was celebrations from Myth and Timmy there.
Oh,
Listen, I mean, they figured out the strategy, all right? When you're ahead, your ride's a little dinged up. Maybe the insurance premium is going through the roof, you know what I mean? State Farm could help you out with that, but again, you're trying to win the round and worry about that later on.
Yeah.
Stay safe, stay away from the enemy.
Look at Timmy, they mastered the art of the tractor, man. That was it. Sodapoppin and Russell, they just couldn't hang at the end of the day. And now we know who's going to be in the championship game.
We do know who's going to be in the championship. It's going to be Hafu and Dong versus Timmy and Myth. That's what's coming up here in just a moment. But before we get to that, it's time for the State Farm Spotlight. State Farm, where we shine a bright light on something special from today's action. The moment we're going to feature is from Boomerang Food. Timmy accidentally kills Myth, redeems himself with a teleportation double kill, and I'm gonna draw some pictures here. So we're gonna see what this looks
what was
like.
that gonna be?
Let's see. So on this round, this is pretty crazy stuff. We got one side. And we got another side, and you can see right there. I'm seeing this for the first time here. The kill. Here.
Yeah. This is insane.
Wait. Pause and go back. Pause and go back. Rewind. Okay, now watch this. Watch the boomerang. And there he goes. Wait, look at it. Do you see what I'm seeing here?
I mean,
chaos, man.
That's why you make the big bucks, Caleb. But no, what actually happened, though, it's a 1v2, right? Timmy accidentally kills Myth, finds a kill with a boomerang, teleports across the map with it, and then gets that ending kill to win the round. Actually, this was ridiculous.
This is a double teleportation here. We go back to this. Watch it. We can break it down from the start because this is the thing. I love Boomerang. There's so much that you can unpack here. If we watch this clip from the very beginning, we just pause at the beginning of the clip. Let's pause at the start here. All right.
So
we got Timmy.
I want to point out something here. What we actually see is
point out?
Hasan's using telekinesis, right? So he's actually standing still while he's guiding his boomerang. That makes an easy target for Timmy to pick off. That's that first crucial kill that comes up.
Okay, so we got him down
That's
here.
WillNeff.
But here's the thing. This is Timmy. Timmy's in this circle up here. This is the one that's
Timmy.
And Myth's gonna walk around this way, and Timmy's gonna throw his boomerang. It's gonna take out Myth. It's gonna be a problem. And then before I continue to draw things that could potentially be unfortunate, he's gonna teleport over here, and then he's gonna teleport over here, and it's gonna be great. Watch.
Look at the mechanics.
I mean, the first one was less than stellar, but look at that. Yeah, so you catch him. You're outside of the max range of telekinesis there, so he knew he was safe. Teleports forward.
The enemy battle went down.
Bit of dosey-dope, bit of rope-a-dope. You know how it be. Head him on up, move him on out, rawhide.
Ooh.
And then the final teleport back across.
Like, who do you think you are to play somebody like that?
It's
ridiculous.
He's a.
I love he actually kills Myth and Myth's decoy with that first boomerang.
Timmy doesn't miss.
This is Timmy 1v3 and a 2v2.
He's bloodthirsty, man.
He took out literally anything that moved on the map.
But now he's going against this match. He's going against the Silent Assassins, Hafu and Dog Dog. This is the battle that I've been waiting to see.
I want a Timmy Boomerang Food Doritos Disruptor series now. Before we get back into the gameplay, let me shout out the good neighbors of State Farm, an official sponsor of Twitch Rivals and our State Farm Spotlight. Thanks to State Farm's surprisingly great rates, you don't have to make sacrifices to get great insurance. Whether you're a streamer or just someone watching Twitch Rivals, State Farm has you covered. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The finals are just around the corner here, chat. We got one more match to determine it all. It's gonna go down at the arcade cabinet. It's gonna be Tetris Effect, Hafu and Dog versus Timmy and Myth. That's coming up next.
Let's go.
It's okay.
Kant is fucking beaming after me. You missed me, you missed me, you missed me.
Mais dia
We're trying to take it out. I'm running free.
nessa terra. Bom dia. Bom dia, mais dia maravilhoso nessa terra. Bom dia. Eu amo mais natureza. Bom dia. Mais dia maravilhoso nessa terra.
We fight back. Easy. Karma. Karma.
It feels amazing.
No one will beat us. We will win this entire thing.
When I was 14, my mom wanted me to go outside. I said no, I'm playing Minecraft parkour. Dude, I'm having seizures with all this stuff flying across the screen. I can't focus.
Kept it together and kept calm.
That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. Bop, bop, skeet, skeet.
Do you have any strategy for Tetris?
Win.
Welcome back to Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge, live from Vegas. They say 2 days is enough for Las Vegas, and we are fast approaching the grand final here on day 2. We began with 32 creators competing in a physical challenge yesterday, and today we have played through 3 rounds of our single elimination bracket. It's been completely insane, and now we are down to just 2 duos battling it out to become the ultimate champions. We have Timmy and Myth versus Hafu and Dog. Everyone is gathered around the arcade cabinet. We are about to play our Tetris Grand Final, but before we do that, chat, we want to take a moment to let you select the best moment from the Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge. We've narrowed it down to just these top moments, and as we show the nominees, click the extension, vote on which one you think is best. Just take a look at these. I'm actually excited to see these myself. Right. Because there's been so many good moments. Let's take this look. This clip from Myth. Let's see here. Oh, of course.
Wait, it's crazy to think that this is where we started with it all, right here in the IRL challenges. And you know, Myth is a competitor, and he's been seeing it since day 1.
That was a very intense moment where they were able to score a massive amount of points. And then the record-setting run here from Lulu, Lovely, and Ava.
Absolutely crazy. The fact that they were able to put the puzzle together so fast, and then Lulu to God, look, what a G, knocking almost all of them down right there, and they dominated them.
All right, we had Nick A30 replays in the chip shot, taking down as many as they could, and then securing a massive amount of points in the putting. Going for behind the back. Oh, stylish.
That is Nick A30 in a nutshell, always going for the content.
But then, of course, XQC. The 1v2s were crazy. Over and over again, he was popping off. And that was just the final moment. That was just the win. Cena Adept were able to advance to the next round. XQC and Nick A30, different end of the spectrum here, but a really wholesome, wonderful, gifted moment.
It just shows you it doesn't matter what, everybody bleeds purple.
Going up. There was the final run.
This was bad. This was an extremely close race, but then the fact that Sodapoppin and
Oh, wait.
despite being underdogs, came out in front and won this closely contested race, and then the pop-offs afterwards. This is brotherly love. I love it.
And they weren't supposed to be here. They weren't supposed to be here. Great stuff from Sodapoppin and Russell.
Man, like that. Chat, vote. The best moments poll is going to stay open for a bit, so get in there and vote on your favorite. While you do that, we're going to go check in on the bracket challenge we mentioned at the beginning of the show. All 32 creators filled out a bracket for who they thought would win each matchup today, and the person who accumulates the most points with the correct picks is going to win a sweet prize box. For an update on the bracket challenge, I don't know. We'll send it over to Uber in the lounge. Oh, I don't think he's there. I think he's
I think he went to go get some pizza.
I don't think he stuffed his face with. Oh, speaking of, thank you so much for the pizza earlier. That was, I appreciate it.
Yo, you're a real bro for that one, Sancho.
No problem. I mean, I will tip you. The bill will be sent. I mean,
I don't.
If someone shows up with a gold jacket to deliver you pizza, you tip properly, you know?
You are getting paid to be here.
Not just the jacket, but the hat as well.
True.
Okay. Hey, let's be honest. The man can rock it, though. Am I lying?
You've had 2 different gorgeous hats today. Look at that hat.
Wow.
With the feather, the jacket, the glasses. Tell me about your glasses.
Listen, these glasses are one of a kind. They're rare. I had to get it from a pawn shop here in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. They're great. Pawn shops, folks. Who knew about it? So, we got so much left here today, but mainly one thing, mainly some Tetris, okay? We've been wanting to do Tetris on Twitch Rivals for so long. Gonna get to play it on an actual arcade cabinet. You can see the contestants making their way to the podium here, Hafu and Dog. So many have them in the finals here. They were easily one of the greatest favorites coming into the event, but the fact that they're here just means so much.
This is what it's all about right now. Our final 2 duos going toe-to-toe in a game that's kind of old school, Belly. It is classic Tetris going to go down in Tetris effect.
But that's the beauty of the Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge. We have all come up from different genres, card games, competitive games, esports, it doesn't matter. It has all come down to the classic Sancho. We're going to Texas, baby.
Day 1, we had IRL challenges, and for this entire time during the pandemic, we've been competing remotely. But now, it's going back to where it's all began for me in the arcade. You're sitting next next to each other, you're shoulder to shoulder, and it's all about the dub. Can Timmy Neff walk away with the championship, or will Hafu and Dog do it? Let's go, babies!
All right, guys, we are about to get into the final event of the entire weekend. First question, which individual from each duo is going first? Timmy. Okay, we got Timmy.
We're both going to lose to him. I've heard that Timmy is absolutely correct at Tetris, and I mean, he's correct at every freaking game if you haven't noticed. So I will go ahead and lose swiftly in the controls.
Okay, you need more confidence in yourself because you two have dominated this entire bracket as have well, but I mean, give Hafu a little bit more credit than that.
Yeah, I mean, Hafu, you're correct at everything. Your strategy, you're really smart. I'm sure that you'll be able to do this easily.
All right, guys, I'm not going to hold you up any longer. You can go get yourself set up, and while you do that, I'm going to send it back over into the desk for a little bit.
Okay, chat, while they get set up, the poll for best moment is closed. We'll reveal the winning clip a little bit later on, but now we need your help selecting the best player. It's time to pick your MVP for day 2 of the Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge. Head to the poll now to see the nominees, and we'll crown a winner before the end of the show. Now, I believe the way this works is Conquest mode. Both players, one team has to defeat both players on the other side. Both players have to play.
Essentially what happens, if you win, that's it. You're no longer able to compete again. So if everyone's confident that Timmy's going to get the win here, Neff is going to have to be the anchor to close it out. So yes, 2 wins is what you're going to need. You're going to be competing in Speed 7. And it doesn't matter if both of you go out, it's all about the high score. So Veli, I'm expecting T-spins. I'm expecting big clear outs. I'm expecting all the Tetris strats to come out here. Because that's what it's going to take to be able to win the grand prize today.
At the end of the day, Sancho, we're all forgiven. This is a game of patience and strategy. Everything that we've been playing so far today, players are going against each other, throwing lawnmowers at each other. This is going to come down to calculated moves.
Shout out to the rest of the content creators, the streamers here. It feels like I'm watching Street Fighter 2, everyone in the background. We got all the big names here. My heart is racing. I hope your heart and your pulse is at an all-time high, because it's going down here live from Las Vegas.
And this is a championship game, baby. The stakes are raised. And at the end of the day, Sancho, you saw what they're getting, right? That beautiful trophy.
Oh my goodness, man, Veli. This is so excitement. It feels so good to be back in the LAN setting, because you wouldn't have it anywhere else but here at Twitch Rivals.
And if you think that the competition wasn't hot, take a look at all the bodies around the stage. Tyler won, Sodapoppin, Cutie, everybody that's been here has put on one hell of a show.
And every single streamer has their own POV thanks to the phones provided by Samsung, all pointing to the big main cabinet. It's the big stage here. It's the trophy arcade cabinet. And hey, again, the winner walks home with that.
I think we're ready for a countdown. I think it's time to roll in. The way we were counting them down yesterday. Counting down here for the finals, the grand finals on the Tetris machine. Let's get into it here on the wall. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go!
Anticipation out the gate. It's all about surviving. It's all about making sure that you clear out as many points as possible. Timmy on the right, Hafu on the left, Veli. It's all about it right now. It's do or die time.
But check out the pressure right now. How full she's at skipping any spaces. She is looking absolutely perfect right now. But take a look at Timmy's screen on the bottom left side. He has that empty space. That might catch later on in the game.
Got to see how the strats play out here. I like what Hafu is doing. That's something that I would do to set it all up for that big line to get the big clear. We're taking a look here. The score is 87, 95 to 41. Hafu in the lead.
And this game is as random as ever. You don't know what to expect. This is coming down to the wire.
The speed is picking up, folks, here. Who is going to get the first win for the duo? It's getting intense. Hafu is waiting for the line. There's the line for Hafu. It's coming on down, folks. It only clears just 2, Veli.
Hafu popping off right now, but take a look at Timmy. The concentration is there, but he has to stick this, and there you go. Just got a lot.
Hafu up at least by so much, 2,900 points. Right now, Timmy, you can't count him out. All it takes is
lose a couple of line clears. It's getting intense here. They're still on speed 7. Felly, I'm not quite sure. There's a lot of holes in Hafu's game.
You're right, but take a look at the scores, well, she has basically double what Timmy has, and she's still focused. There's a lot of holes on both sides, but can they make it work?
Hafu has to hold on. Hafu has to get as much points as possible. She cannot go out early to leave an opportunity for Timmy, who has been kind of slated out to be the titan of the Tetris game right now.
Hafu is working it right now. She's getting line after line. Things are starting to connect. You see her side of the screen is looking way prettier at the moment.
Speed, precision, all about being calm, cool, and collected. Cliches will soon go out the door. Because right now it is championship time. 6,500 points. It's a 3,000 point lead. But right now the pressure is still being abated. It's still being kept away.
Timmy's still in the game though. If he's able to get a line and cut out that large upside down L in the middle, he can capitalize. But Hafu cooler than the other side of the pillow right now. She is killing it.
Oh no! Timmy's gone! Timmy's gone! Hafu gets the dub!
Let's go! The one part of the Silent Assassin squad pulls up in a big way, and it all comes down to me.
So much is on the line. It has been upset city. Wow, Waypunk.
All right, that's game number 1. Let's go to Glitter.
All right, we got to check in with you guys here. Okay, we need to talk about what happened in the first round. First of all, congratulations, Happy. That was an insane run. What was your strategy? I mean, that was flawless.
Well, we got to practice a little on our PCs and with the controller, but actually the controls didn't match up. So I was really flustered at first, but you know, as soon as I realized, okay, I don't have access to saving a piece and I can't even drop my piece, I just said, whatever, don't think about it, just do your best. I messed up like 8 times. I just kept going, kept trying, and yeah.
You did fantastic with Timmy. I heard you actually kind of passing off some tips over here to Myth. What did you learn in that first run?
So like what Hoffer said, like you can't pick up your pieces, you can't insta drop, right? So then that actually like messed me up at the very beginning, and then I wasn't able to like. I was able to kind of recover, but then I figured out that when the blocks touch each other, it's like an instant stick, and like on the PC, like you can kind of mess around a little bit. It's a little bit more like lenient. So yeah, there was just a lot of mistakes because I didn't like realize that the blocks would like, get stuck like almost immediately.
All right, now going into the next round, then, do you think that you have learned from his first run here, Myth?
I think so. Timmy is a lot better than me, so I'm just going to go out there and do my best as well, you know?
All right, and what about you, Dog? Final words before you go into the last round of the day.
Let's bring it. Let's go. I'm ready, Myth.
All right, competitors are ready. I hope the desk is ready. I'm going to send it on back over to you guys so you can talk about how you think this is going to play out while they get set up over here.
All right. Game 1 in the books, and that does mean with Hafu's victory, she doesn't play anymore at this point.
That's right, she doesn't play anymore, so it's all gonna be on Dog. If he ends up losing this, that means he's gonna have to face another match, so that is what's so difficult.
It would be him versus Timmy.
Exactly, and Timmy's already learned, you heard all the breakdown right there from Glitter. In that interview, they're saying like, look, now I know this and I know that, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that, but Felly, that had so many upsets, Hafu pulling out, winning, getting the dub.
I believe in a thing called a clutch gene. And taking a look at Myth, he looks like he has a lot of it. What I'm hoping is that this will come down to the wire for this championship game. But at the end of the day, that was an exciting matchup. Hafu, she was on it. From the beginning to the end, she wasn't getting a lot of holes, and she was hitting those lines consistently. Now, Myth going against Dog, this is going to be a tough one.
Oh man, I just love the vibes again of the arcade. This is what it's all about. I remember those days you put the quarter up, you got next, and right now up next, it's Dog versus Myth.
Well, I think we're ready to count things down once more.
Let's get it!
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
go! All right, Sancho, this is it. Can Myth hold it down for his team against Dog? What are you thinking?
It's all or nothing. Myth has been the competitor in various different games, starting off his legacy on Twitch with Fortnite, being the coach that he is, and I think that when it's all said and done, you just gotta remember it's all about the basics. But here we go. Almost feels like a mirror match.
Oh, take a look at the lines right now. Myth is looking perfect, but that sideways though might hold him back momentarily. But take a look at Dog. The man is perfect so far, but look at the left side. He just ran for that that long up.
Here it is. There is that line available for Dog right now. It's almost, it's hard not to focus to what's happening. Your competitor is sitting right next to you.
And things are getting way more difficult. Already early in the game, and Dog, no! He made a crucial mistake.
He knows it. He knows it. You saw the pain in his face.
All right, this is where Miffy comeback. He just has to play it slow and steady, and the comeback might be rude.
Yeah, we've seen in the previous match, no speed advancements, nothing crazy. It's not like other Tetris games where your opponent can kind of mess up your racing. You just got to be clean and calm and cool and collected. A Dog was able to slip in that line piece. Look, there it is, another line piece, and he was able to take the lead back from Myth.
This is where pop-offs don't matter. Take a look at the right side of your screen. Myth looks serious. He wants to get this win, but Dog on the other end, he's trying so hard to come back. And look at the early mistake he made. This is coming back to home.
Speed is still at 7. The lead is right now at Dog. Myth looking for the clutch gene. Gonna have to find it. Already went to his 14-year-old self to be able to clutch out in Minecraft. Already trying to lead the charge here. He's gonna have to pull something out of his hat. He's set up 2 different line spaces here, Belly.
Dog is doing something incredible right now. Remember that early mistake he had? He's starting to correct it. Meanwhile, on the other side, Myth is building up higher and higher. He can still knock down the blocks, but Dog starting to recover.
It's not all about the lines, folks. It's all about the score and about survival. And both of these competitors do not want to go down. It's a championship on the line between Dog and Myth. And it's getting so close. I feel like the music is just pulling up the pace of my heart belly.
Sancho, I never saw a Tetris game so hyped before, but take a look at the score right now. Dog up by basically 2,000 points.
And why does that matter, folks? If both competitors go down at the same time, it will go to the tiebreaker, and that is the high score. I feel like Dog has hit his rhythm. Myth is in trouble. Myth is on the ropes. It is so close. Now Myth is in big trouble. Myth trying to hold on, looking for any opportunities to keep on the survival. Myth, can he find it? He's so close. And no! Myth is gone. Myth is gone. It is your champions here. Dog is half.
Let's go. Congrats once again. Great game from both teams. Big shout out to Timmy and Myth. But like you said, Sancho, it all comes down to the champions. Dog and Halford.
Wow, they predicted that they didn't do it, Belly, and they did.
The humble team came out on top.
What a moment. What a match. And we have our first ever Twitch Rivals Ultimate Champions. Oh, a moment for it to sink in. You can see the celebration from the streamers' faces, but my goodness. Let's go down to glitter.
All right, guys, that was an insane finish to the entire event here. First of all, we got to check in with our second place team. Timmy, Myth, you guys were so confident the entire time. You ended up in second, and that's not too bad.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm not like too down about second place. It was actually really hard. I'm actually not that good at Tetris either. I mean, I was practicing. I was playing okay on the practice, but here it was like extremely hard. It was going way too fast. I couldn't handle it. But
I suck, dude. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Tetris not my game, but you know what? They came up and they clutched up when it mattered. So, GG's to them all the way.
Well, you know what? Congratulations, guys. You did great. I'm gonna send you down. Thank you so much for playing and for showing out. We gotta check in with our champions, Hafu, Dog. Guys, what is going through your mind right now?
I can't believe we won. It's crazy.
I'm super stoked. I did not expect to do this well. I'm just so proud of my husband and I, and yay.
I mean, you guys were kind of unstoppable on both days. You did really well. Top 8 on day number 1. Obviously, grand champions in the entire bracket. Now, did you have a strategy coming into this entire event, or were you just kind of winging it, having fun, and then seeing where it went?
I'm a little try-hard at everything, so I actually put in all my free time in practicing all of the games as much as I possibly could. So I wanted to make sure I didn't have any regrets, and I don't have any regrets.
We didn't even drink last night.
That is commitment, okay? Now, obviously, you guys get an amazing arcade, okay? What's the plan? Where are you gonna put it?
We have a house here in Vegas, so it's going right in there, and this is gonna make a great piece.
Yeah, I'm excited. Do we get 2 of them?
Yes. I mean, you do. So does that become like an individual room thing, or like one in the public area, one in a gaming room? How does that work?
much. Sure, I guess.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Well, I mean, this is a great way to end the entire event. Before I let you guys go and enjoy your celebration, I'm going to let you do a final shout out to everybody that's been hanging out with you guys and rooting for you along the way.
Thank you, everyone here who's cheered us on, everyone at home, the production team, the Rivals for putting on such a cool event. I had so much fun.
Yeah, thank you for all the competitors also. Everyone was so nice. I met so many of the streamers that I watch, and it was great. And thank you for the production team as well.
And thank you guys for helping us put on an amazing show. We're going to send it back on over to Waypunk to close this whole thing out.
Thank you so much, Claire. What a grand finals. And we finally get to see the Hafu and Dog pop off. The happiness coming out after they complete the whole thing, win every single game, and now walking home with 2 cabinets for the same house, a married couple won.
And not only that, the lion's share of the prize money.
Yes.
That is what's up, but wow. Veli, that Tetris match, I mean, it was very unexpected. It came down to the wire. Myth almost did it. He almost was able to clutch up, and you can hear the cheers out there from the other streamers congratulating Hafu and Dog.
I think the best part about this is they didn't come into this whole Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge cocky or super overly confident. They were extremely humble, show love to their opponents, and then they won the whole thing at the end of the day. I love Hafu and Dog.
It was amazing. What a day. And as we showed you earlier, this is the growing map of the Twitch Rivals universe. We talked about this earlier, but I mean, let's talk about how much money these teams won. Let's talk about like, the final prize, $250,000 over the course of the entire event. How much did different teams take home here? I think that I'm excited to see it here. $25,120 going to Hafu and Dog, plus a year's supply of Doritos and 2 arcade cabinets.
A year's supply of Doritos?
I think it's also 2 years supply of Doritos for them because I think it's individually.
Together?
Yeah, so their house gets 2.
My house would be covered head to toe in the blue Dorito easily. I don't know the name of the flavor. I just know the blue ones are cool.
Nobody walking home empty-handed. The smallest purse is $11,400 there for last place. What a day, split 2 ways. Pretty solid.
A lot of good things happened here today. It feels good to be back in person, IRL. No matter what you want to call it, it was really cool to see everybody in person and talking to each other, even like just in the in-between. And I know we give a lot of shout-outs, but I definitely want to give a shout-out to the crew for keeping us safe. And that was awesome to know that we were safe and we were protected. So shout out to that crew as well.
I'm going to be honest, like, with all of us coming from different avenues when it comes to gaming, never in my life would I work with somebody as amazing as Sancho. I love working with you, but seeing everyone here, Ava, Lulu, Lovely, Tyler won. This has been an insane event, Caleb.
It has been an insane event, and as we showed you earlier, this is the growing map of the Twitch Rivals universe. This event is forever immortalized here, and now we have added the images of Hafu and Dog, who will be forever remembered for their epic achievements over the past 2 days. Look at that perfect stuff there. This is never going to change on this map. It's awesome. Chat, also, your votes are in. It's time to reveal your MVP for day 2 with a little help from our partners at Pizza Hut. Just like no one at Pizza Hut, no one can stop today's MVP in game. So let's unbox our MV Pizza, see who the winner is. Yesterday it was Cutie. Who's going to be today? I'm excited.
Uh-oh.
The universe is great, but pizza, please. Thank you. Here it is. And it's Timmy. Timmy, congratulations on being the MV Pizza of the day for this wonderful performance through all the rounds.
Well deserved. Timmy's been playing like an absolute prodigy in every game he touches. It's been insane.
And just like pepperoni, can't go wrong with the
Timmy and pepperoni pizza. Order that every time. It's also time to reveal your winner for the best moment of Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge. We showed you the nominees earlier, and here is the winning clip that you chose, chat. It was you, man. All right, so what's the clip? Are you guys? What's the clip? What's the clip here? It's gonna be Russell and Sodapoppin winning it in Minecraft. This was incredible.
I think it was a spanking at the end that won people's heart. But the fact that this was such a close game, they made it. Russell was in disbelief, but the pop-off was legendary. I wish I could see this every single day, man. That was incredible.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. IRL pop-offs. That's what video gaming, LAN beating's all about.
Yo, I'll catch you guys later. It's Tony, man. I got off the phone with Will and he said, end the stream, boys. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Can we get the rest of the casters up here? Where's Uber?
Yes, let us get them.